want to see this team show us something. Like, even if it's just like, okay.
They're using the same comp from the Heaven. Just
That's what Kellogg's is doing.
if they used they just used Nay Raise too long.
Oh, absolutely. He's right up and in there, but
Will kill maybe 2 people. Yeah, they did, but
fight on range and Nade kill coming through and twist. Absolutely. He's see this team show us something. Like, even if it's just like, okay, we're gonna be aggressive, we're gonna get in your face like on
they tried to abuse this thing on Heaven in front of the A main, but
the last map.
something went wrong here.
He's right up and in there, but no opportunities presenting themselves. We're gonna be aggressive, we're gonna get in your face like on the last map, and that's what Kellogg's is doing. Oh,
Because people usually dodge these spot at first timing. Only on this game, Vitality just push straight and doesn't care about anything. But for me, here using something with the cages, and Kellogg's was so confident about that they will stop them and I will try to kill someone in close.
absolutely, he's right up and in there, but no opportunities presenting himself.
I'd have to TP away from this way with 0 kills because of it.
And the plant, Team Heretics are going to struggle to recover on this one. They're already losing Sender. They have to be a little bit more proactive. Group move over. They didn't expect. Already see that being watched by Mosey, though he's switching between the 2 points. It's be a little bit more proactive with some of their flank control. You can already see that being watched by Mosey, though he's switching between losing Sender. They have to be a little bit more proactive with some of their flank control. You can already see that being watched by Mosey, though he's switching between the 2 points. It's such a late position coming through from over. They didn't expect it. But okay, again, this man just seems so solid.
Too much overplays. Look. 3v2. They knew about. Maybe they just not knew but expect one guy in close link. And about timing, maybe around 20 seconds left already. Someone have to go from back. Should go there. And mostly just think about it one time. After recall, probably. Well, he just left his spot. Just stay alive behind the ramp. You can flash it over. Let's just go to this side. He trolled a flashbang, which not hit side probably. Just stay around this corner. You can drop down around side from there. Just go straight to the side. Don't be open for the back.
2 points is such a late position coming through from over. They didn't expect it. But okay, again, this man just heard the updraft.
Yeah.
It was one of those years in 2022 because I mean, look, Kellogg's, he's been sat here on the Heretics roster, warming it up for the rest of them before they came back. He's been switching chairs consistently. Just trying to make the mouse warm at a point. But look, them before they came back. He's been switching chairs consistently. Just trying to make the mouse warm at a point. It up for the rest of them before they came back. He's been switching chairs consistently. Just trying to make the mouse warm at a point. But look, either way, it is going to be that push through. Now, there is actually a bit of an investment here. You've got a Marshall at a point. But look, either way, it is going to be that push through. Now, there is actually a bit of an investment here. You've got a Marshall on Bone Cold who's going to be sat back. And of course, you've got Twist and ready with that Sheriff already finding the open.
Great start.
A Marshall on Bone Cold who's going to be sat back. And of course, you've got. It is going to be that push through. Now, there is actually a bit of an investment here. You've got a Marshall on Bone Cold who's going to be sat back. And of course, you've got.
But they didn't use anything, yeah? Only 2 smokes. Oh, Recon. Recon on top. Oh, jam.
Yeah, look at a lot of sprays through smoke, and they're tagging up a lot of players that Nade then able to capitalize on Twiston's low HP. With so many tagged up here, they have to rely on a lot of players that Nade
meantime, Killjoy.
With so many tagged up here, they have to rely on a surprise strategy. It looks like Sender might just be it.
Oh.
Moment, but he's caught it, and that's a lot of control, a weapon retrieved, and a plant, all but guaranteed. This is now a real opportunity. Okay, the players on the other side at least are healthy, and there's a few tags coming in, at least onto the likes of Bone Cold and Mosey. Sender again. Okay, the players on the other side at least are healthy, and there's a few tags coming in, at least onto the likes of Bone Cold and Mosey. Sender again, though. Oh,
Imagine if Killjoy stay, I mean, riding close of double, or mid-range, doesn't matter. They won't know. They will never know about Lurker. Chamber can go to the secret side. It's gonna be a massive radius to work with the trap. That might be offline after that. You have to let them play for 2, maybe 3 extra seconds. And only after that. Yeah, he tried to win some time, just pay for the Prowler. But now, focus up for the yard. He's timing for the Mulsi. Lucky.
There it is, confirmed. 3 players alive in the end for Team Heretics. It's not the worst second round that we'll see, but a plant out from Vitality certainly sets them up.
Not the worst, but one of this.
Without them having any knowledge that he could have gone through that spot. That round easily could have got out of control. So we'll have to keep an eye on that for the future rounds. But as we sort of said, this buy not going to be great. The only thing that could potentially make it dangerous is Zeke is not that far away from a showstopper. Well, that's exactly it. And I think, you know, an ult like that, we've already seen it swing some of the rounds over in different directions. For Team Heretics, they're not winning that opening duel. The Headhunter immediately shut down. Swing some of the rounds over in different directions. For Team Heretics, they're not winning exactly it. And I think, you know, an ult like that, we've already seen it swing some of the rounds over in different directions.
Actually, someone said about the Chamber Headhunter, like his pistol is imbalance or something, but if you're sleeping, you can't do anything with it. But that was not static position for him. Try to pick. It was dynamic pick, but when call was ready for everything in there.
And as they pulled off that 10 or 15 seconds, they start to be a little bit cautious of the window push each player going by, keeping their eye on it. Now for Team Heretics, 15 seconds ago, they start to be a little bit cautious of the window push each player going by, keeping their eye on it. Now for Team Heretics, 10 or 15 seconds ago, they start to are prepared for this aggression. They're watching for any sort of opening duel. The Headhunter immediately shut down. And you can see that across
look at this discipline. They have entry on long B. They get orb from the A. Shift through the T-spawn. Nobody overpicking me. They're just not trying to have any aggressive plays anywhere. They're group up. And trying to play clear around for them. They have everything to win. They're still going to play it very, very safe. Never mind. I was about to say, I was like, if I had... Never mind.
It's going to be as free as a plant can get. And, well, they're still going to play it very, very safe. Never mind. I was about to say, I was like, if I had the free site, it's going to be as free as a plant can get. And, well, they're still going to play it very, very safe. Never mind. I was about to say, I was like, if I had the free site, that's not where I would plant it in the corner. Sender now has spotted out that entire rotation. And the flash again is good, but loses the duel. Yeah, I mean, it caught Sender as well. A bit of a problem on that one. Bone Cold cleaning up, though. It's Bone Cold with the 3K. Wouldn't you know it? As Avova wants to try and get back in here, the 1v4.
I like him.
And again, just like we saw in the last round in a similar scenario, it comes
3 people from behind and nobody get a one single kill.
Look who's right up close, waiting for him to make
just
that
pistols.
Man with a shorty in hand. What a surprise. Don't do it. He's going to dash through. He's looking for it.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, if he didn't have a Vandal... Yeah, I'd have done that. We'd have a problem. Rob would surviving, but this is having Kellogg's in that position. He's probably going to try and get aggressive once again. I want to see him get the Operator in, though, and it does look
like they did one. They did, but...
Definitely be an Operator in play for Kellogg's. He's looking for a duel early on A, and there's players waiting on the other side, twisting down B. An Operator
Vitality getting everything under control.
Early on A, and there's players waiting on the other side, twisting down right off the bat.
Bro. Best way to start, you have entry on A main with no trades.
Fantastic start to this 4th round for Heretics.
4v5, you can't lose that. You have double doors trap, you have fading close.
They're already going to destroy the trap. This means there has to be a rotation. As I said, this is something I want to see from Heretics, actively making sure the players can't get in behind. And we can see it already being cleared out by the Prowler, just to give that little bit of extra space to mix well. Making sure the players can't get in behind.
Mm, it's not the worst positioning of the chamber when you have entry on this map. Of course. Oh, TP available already. That's the old patch. You have time. But as you can see, after trap, after destroying trap, Vitality group up, close the A.
Yeah, at this point for Vitality, you know, they're putting the Prowler themselves.
Right. Right to the chamber.
Yeah, at this point for Vitality. And we can see it already being cleared out by the Prowler just to give that little bit of
Much after this trap. 50.
They're already going to destroy the trap. This means there has to be a rotation. As I said, this is something I want to see from Heretics, actively making sure the players can't get in behind. And we can see it already being cleared out by the Prowler just to give that little bit of extra space to mix well. Yeah, at this point for Vitality, you know,
around 20 seconds after destroying trap in double. And everything without any pressure B long. No sounds in A main. Probably make some noise, yeah, with the stabs in close double. Everyone know about 2 or 3 people in closer mid. It's not hard to predict.
The Prowler themselves back through, trying to bait that information, bait the control, but in the end, they're losing all the duels across the map.
Maybe they have to wait about 30 seconds. And go through only after that. I mean,
A flank will be at best too late. The rest of the team falling. At least that was my assumption. He turned around and took Mix while Boo was caught, and now there's an opening. They can go back towards this site where only one man remains. Just Zeke. He could decide to play the retake, but he wants a kill, and he's got one. Okay, now the 1v3 seems impossible. 30 seconds left, and even getting that plant should be difficult. It is Molesy though. He's a player you always have to be careful of. The main danger at this point though is the time. 20 seconds left. He's trying to bait in some of the opposing players, but they've all come in on the flank, and there's no real way for him to rotate away at this point. In fact, even just the time being bought by Zeke will be enough. The rest of the team are going to be on him in a matter of seconds, and we can try. Poker face. This is only the beginning. If that's a 2-2, I would have lost my mind. That would have been worrying, but luckily no. We're moving into.
just take a look how much utilities you are using for the A main. Vitality, that's sick.
This is only the beginning. If that's a 2-2, I would have lost.
Trevor to the close rival. Yeah, the orb. Fade orb. To check close also.
Luckily no. We're moving in towards this A side again. Vitality. They love to play the control. That would have been worrying. But
they have a mid control.
Moving in towards this A side again. Vitality.
Not full, but
they love to play the control with the Killjoy.
Killjoy turret looking for the art push.
I mean, just look at how much
double.
they can hold on to with just one. We're moving in towards this A side again. Vitality. They love to play the control with the Killjoy. I mean, just look at how much of the map they can hold on to with just one player over there. He's in the sweet spot. Not too many places he can move to after this point without one of them going offline, but again,
Killjoy can go away from this point. He's gonna play like anchor for the B main.
it seems similar to the last map. Vitality, slow, methodical, patient, and then at least from the side of Zeke and Kellogg's, some aggression, like trying to take some control away, trying to lock down a portion of the map, and this time deep onto B. Now it does leave an open.
When the Heretics don't have anyone close double, they can know about how much people going straight over there. Yeah, they saw on minimap maybe some abilities, they have a sound line, but
In towards mid, but this is almost just becoming part of the protocol for Vitality.
I really want to say like you have to react right in time of this split up for the B side or couple doors out push. Maybe push the A, but that's what Vitality waiting for. Yeah, they really want to
Break the trap, force someone to rotate, look for a gap elsewhere. Break the trap.
But if you're not gonna do something,
And this time, deep
you
onto
will
B. Now he
be...
does leave an opening in towards mid, but this is almost just becoming part of the protocol for Vitality. Break the trap, force someone to rotate, look for a gap elsewhere.
You have to be smashed by it.
I mean, nothing has really been given away, and it looks
Now you're gonna just split your
like
tension.
to try and find some of that information.
You have to get control of
Going out for Boo, but he knows now.
double. Now we understand that they lost the whole art side.
Grab well, gonna trap him up.
Alva lost to secret, Viper on the rotation.
I mean, nothing has really been given away.
I think the problem of this positioning is about Fade playing alone, yeah, Astra playing backside. I think I will understand about a split. You know something. And Boo have to be on backside with him somewhere close flower, maybe secret or backside. You have to leave from R. You can't fight there alone.
And it looks like they're going to dig deep into the ultimates to try and find some of that information to work with. The Prowler going out for Boo.
Viper can't help you. Two people around B. And everything about B anchors Race not moving out from this side before the lady ulti or 100% push to the A. They are not scared, but they're trying to predict something. You have to react. That's what I said before.
And he's forced out of the site. This is a retake, not by choice, but by necessity over on Team Heretics. And now in a 4v5. Already getting into their after bomb positions. Cosmic Divide.
In some kind of this situation, I'm usually saying like go to save, because you have no flank, you have no options to get inside, your recon are dead already. Is that... Yeah, you have a Rise ulti, which can clear the close side, but not at all. That's not the worst trades, by the way, 3v2, but not impactful. Raise ulti, 1v1. Yeah, it's all about the positioning. It can die like that. To try to stay alive, but that was still a bit late already. Can't move away. Not like King.
Certainly standing for victory today, but Team Heretics, okay, they use up. Oh, they use. Twist and turn down to like 8. It's a sub. Everyone has a deafen button just in case he blows their eardrums out. And listen, he's been getting into it when they're taking those wins. V certainly standing for victory today, but Team Heretics, okay, they use up. Oh, they use up the Viper's Pit, and right away a lockdown comes into play. A reveal is there. He's forced back at the very minimum. He should be pushed way out of his ultimate, but these players are going to be low as they come out the other side. Oh wow, even using the updraft. He should be pushed way out of his ultimate, but these players are going to be low as they come out.
Insane timing to updraft there.
The other side. Reveal is there. He's forced back.
But 4 people rotating from CT, only one pushing back. One called and the Abova just split up.
Oh wow, even using the updraft Bladestorm to try and catch them on the way out of the ult, but one player detained, the rest ready to play the retake. The ult will be gone at least. Storm to try and catch them on the way out of the ult, but one player detained, the rest ready to play the retake. The ult will be gone at least. Removed completely from action. They know roughly where these players are going to be, but bear in mind this was weaker weaponry. Mixer was basically trying to use the Viper's Pit just alongside a Spectre because he'd have a chance to catch some vulnerable players. Once they're no longer vulnerable...
Nothing special. I don't understand what was the plan, because you just... I mean, eco...
Okay, they use up... Oh, they use up the Viper's Pit, and right away a lockdown comes into play. A reveal is there. He's forced back at the very minimum. He should be pushed way out of his ultimate, but these players are going to be low as they come out the other side. Oh wow, even using the minimum, he should be pushed.
You have only one chance to win this round with Kind of this buy, kind of this ulti. Maybe 2 or 3 people in close, and you're trying to not get them led past the side. Not like this. Nobody was ready. Already. Chamber and race only into the CD side. Fate can help anyway. There are easy. The back of push. Oh, and the Viper detained.
Oh wow! Even using the updraft blade storm to try and catch them on the way out of the ult, but one player detained, the rest ready to play the retake. The ult will be gone at least, removed completely from action. They know roughly where these players are going to be, but bear in mind this was vulnerable to try and sure he didn't get caught. But also they seem
Oh yeah.
okay, they've used ults in a round where maybe they didn't need it. That's not too much of a bad thing. Into the game with a couple, they needed to make sure this one was clean. So, okay, they've used ults in a round where maybe they didn't need it. That's not too much of a bad thing. Also tagged up, there was no escape plan there from Kellogg's after he gets hit by the knife, so that's why he's a little bit more careful than you might normally see him. Yeah, also tagged up, there was no escape plan there from Kellogg's after he gets hit by the knife, so that's why he's a little bit more careful than you might normally see him. Yeah, you see that immediate shift back. Oh, one player's already snuck past, but Mix will catch them throwing a flash, and the shot doesn't land. Yeah, you see that immediate shift back. Oh, one player's already snuck past, but Mixwell catches them throwing a flash. A bit more careful than you might normally see him.
But they're trying to play contact there.
Yeah, you see that immediate shift back. Oh.
Yeah, of course that's kind of unexpected thing, but maybe you have to follow your fate before with the drone. You can't play like that. That's the difference of Fade and Sova, by the way. Why some teams will play with a Killjoy, that's not a big deal, but Sova or Fade plus Sova plus.
Oh, one player's already snuck past, but Mixwell catches him throwing a flash, and the upshot doesn't land. That is a free
But you have to never go like that. You should clear our side. That's a trap.
Because of that, Mixwell's been caught. Back into this corner they go. There's been a deep side. This death stream, it's all over the map. It's messy. And because of that, Mixwell's been caught. Back into this corner they go. There's been a deep push up from Bone Cold as well to try and make this a little bit more awkward for that fight from Boo. However, Zeke has managed to come in at least with another, and there's a flank coming through mid from Avova as well. Right now, they're not watching it. They're not looking for it at all. This could be a problem. They go back, and Avova catches the spike.
Nice.
They're moving their way towards A. The control that was found there, they thought would be enough. Sender might get caught with his knife out. It doesn't matter. He just got his gun into his hands, but Avova wins the duel anyway. He has no idea. Almost made. They were able to get in pretty decent. The push up on A. Okay, is it something that I feel like is too right off the barrier? And then most of the time when it's reclaimed, it's a bit awkward. Oh, he's in! What is that? I feel like it's too easy to take for Vitality. And then most of the time when it's reclaimed, it's a bit awkward. It's just those double doors, because it's something that I feel like is too easy to take for Vitality. And then most of the time when it's reclaimed, it's a bit awkward.
Maybe
it's just those double doors, because it's something that I feel like is too easy to take for Vitality. And then most
he's just waiting for a recon on top or flashbang.
It's a bit awkward. It's just those double doors, because it's something
to check long range, but okay, shit happens. Yeah, that was a little bit faster. Look, only now it's gonna be recon. Maybe a little misunderstanding from them.
What is that? A dash right off the barriers going up. Twistin wanted to fight and he found one, but it didn't quite go as expected. Destrian traded out. Mixwell's here to help. Boo also coming into position. I mean, they have converged on this spot, and now the spike is down. This is perfect for Team Heretics, and a Cosmic Divide locking them out from the spike.
Wow.
This is absolutely nasty. The time here, and the bigger problem, this team gets to reset so many times. They're trying to knife each other through. A flash comes in, no one follows it up. They're still trying to knife each other through the wall, and it's all a bait for both.
Nice.
He's got behind him with a kill. There's the second. They're still trying to knife each other through the wall.
This bait with the knife through the wall
They have converged on this spot.
looks so sick in right in this round. Just look, they won maybe around 15 seconds for the bone call. I mean, not bone call, or bone call on last round. This one. Look from long B and kill everyone from back.
Gigaflex.
It is diminished. And now
reclaiming this is not going to be easy. All three players from the attack playing in this position. A spray down.
Three. He can win these if he's given the chance, and that the call is made by him.
You're a Heretics fan. Is they actually had a good? They've allowed it to go amiss, waiting for someone. Show.
They've on maps haven't got those pivots.
The fire.
Respect.
He's always going to end up as
You have to respect that.
playing the entry. And again, he's had a bit of a rough start in this game thus far.
We're gonna have a bit of a more normal round coming out of Kellogg's. He's playing towards the B side with that operator. The rest of the team
Huge.
with pistol, so shouldn't really be noteworthy. But of course, our Manavova hot on the scene, able to find that kill right away and put Vitality on the back foot. If they decide to look for space elsewhere, they might run right into that hop.
Yeah, this is troublesome. Alt not online either for the majority of these Vitality players. Okay, they could use the Nightfall, which honestly, when you're up against pistols, it wouldn't be a bad way to try and figure out the stack. Instead, well, they're going to face into Mosey, and the trade's not bad. A 1-for-1 in that sort of position, pinging the guns, although they are technically still being watched. It's realized.
Tungo's
The
trade.
trade's not bad. A 1-for-1 in that sort of position, pinging the guns, although they are technically still being watched. It's realized by the attack that they can't just give these away. It basically becomes a purchase, but that fight was everything.
Bruh.
There's a way back in towards this piece like Kellogg's, though.
I remember something about this game. Maybe that was the day when Phone Call have
As you mentioned, he's here with the operator.
great
waiting for the
stats
miss. He goes back,
right
he's not
after a
connected.
game,
Phone Call
probably.
has somehow come out of that with 2 kills.
I'm not saying like that's the game of the life, game of the day, of the tournament from him. No, I remember some good games from him before, but
And the B-side to his name. Not just miss. Goes back and he's not connected. Bone Cold has somehow come out of that with 2 kills and the B-side to his name.
Not just that, he's picked up the operator and he's looking.
right
to
in
make the
this
pay
game,
for
One
50
Call
points.
was
Almost loses his life.
mastermind
Out of Vova, the 6 HP player, lighting them up.
in each
Yes,
aspect
got
of this
charge
game.
right now, but it isn't converting. The map wins 4-4. But they're on an eco here. This is a round where realistically for Team Heretics, like they kind of have to go for. And with the damage done on Bone Cold and Center, I'm noticing. And look, anyone can be the one to find the kills here. They just need to find those opportunities, and so far,
Ooh.
those aren't being presented.
Yeah. Also, the element of surprise completely gone by the Nightfall. Again,
Clear.
well played from Vitality. Operator.
Foster lighting it up. But again, the protocols, if he hits those shots, he should be killing them. But actually, he's being flashed and stunned and prowlered, and there's always something else to worry about.
Yeah.
He hits those shots, he should be killing them. But actually, he's being flashed and
Again, it's had 3 abilities to clear, close a main. 3 abilities. Just orb, knife, and turret.
stunned and prowlered, and there's always something else to worry.
Yeah, at the same time, 2 or 3 people just mid control your forgive. About B long, maybe, yeah.
About.
Yeah, well, shot by Bunko.
Or shot in the head by Bone Cold. You know, that's another thing.
That could be difficult to play against too. 5-4. Vitality reclaim the lead once again and Twisted. Looking like he might be about.
3v3 in art side. 2 operators on both sides. And so we can see Testrian is using his prowler. Yeah.
The face off against Kellogg's the time.
Oi 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 oi. Bah. It's the trade, no ulti, but doesn't matter for Kellogg's because he was cute with the Phantom. Bone Cold just trade the last one there. And Zeke are not in good time.
They've got the information. They probably think he's connector. Maybe the position could catch them off guard, but then the flash. Halsey's on the floor. Again,
Did you know me? You remember Champions last year? You know. Here we go.
The game of timing.
Pistols once again. A lot of these rounds have still been bare. You remember Champions last year? Here we go. 6-4. Pistols once again. A lot of these rounds have still been very, very close last year. You know. Here we go. 6-4. Pistols once again. A lot of these rounds have still been very, very close. And already trades going back and forth. Kellogg's having a little bit of extra credits. Has been able to invest into a rifle, but.
Maybe that's the one of the right rounds. I mean, good rounds for the A main contest. When you're using dagger in close, trying to spot someone in close with their prowler, and let use your recon orb to decide. But this orb was a little bit early. Clear the side.
for the wall. Oh, this guy's just full sending it.
But nobody can stop that. Pistos. These guys.
At this point, Vitality, they have got this round on lockdown. Even tagging
Deleted. Deleted.
Have been blasted. Have been controlling the new team. Their trades have been sublime. The other problem is a lot of their aggression has not worked, but we'll see if it works this time out.
Bruh.
No, it won't. Answer came quickly.
Well, maybe they don't expect 3 players to be here. Of course, the operator, though, now forced back, leaves an unfortunate boo. He's stuck and he's being prowlered. They know exactly where he is. There's an 8 to push him into the open, and good night and sweet dreams. Operator not able to convert anything on that, so the advantage maintains in Vitality's hands convincingly. Now, we have a Viper not able to convert
1 HP, 1 armor.
Maintains in Vitality's hands convincingly. Now, we have a Viper's pit down, but it's about to fade. And even the steps being heard on the way back if he does try to rush.
Pit in case he tries to rotate. Oh, sat in the middle of it. He's just down on 1 HP, just sat in the Viper's pit in case he tries to rotate. Oh, I like the confidence, and he's still here. He has a move, just waiting for Mixo to come back eventually. He was like, he's going to make his move. He's going to try and rotate over.
Got caught.
He has pulled off miracles in that first map to make it even remotely contested. He's just going to get domed. The second sender turns up on the side. First map to make it even remotely contested. They're just rushing it down.
Round out of this,
I'll play.
Starts to look like, well, the game that we expect. Yeah. A map the team Heretics were recently banning. The Vitality picked
just outplayed by Vonkov.
Where comfort was in Heretics' favor. Now we heard Sliggy say, Vitality picked into.
He read every movement. He read every setup.
Now we heard Sliggy say, Heretics here. They're playing comfort. They're playing agents that they have
Я вам говорил, да-да, я вам говорил.
Matching up against this game plan from Vitality.
Himself this pistol round. To those upgraded pistols to try get something done.
No.
Down. It looked like a battle that he should have won, but not the case this time around, and a solid start. Kellogg's though doesn't quite capitalize. It looked like they were about to double up.
We've seen many times Vitality on this attack be very fond of getting aggressive on one side of the map, swinging back to the other. Heretics this time, well, they're doing it with a little bit of a different pace, and one that Vitality seem to have their finger on the pulse of. 3 players have left the A site. They're moving in towards B, and it looks like Heretics are doing just the same. This could be a pivotal battle. We're still looking at... Oh, well, no, actually, Kellogg's has no headhunter bullets, right? He's playing the Ghost for now. They're leaving. It's a hard round. Kellogg's has no headhunter bullets, right? He's playing the Ghost for now. They're leaving. It's a hard round to read for Vitality. I think void of any utility hitting, you're not going to get it.
Race Lurker with Frenzy. Wait, 1 HP left.
You're not going to get any stacks all too quickly. That's the thing, though. It's a hard round to read for Vitality. I think void of any utility hitting, you're not going to get any.
I can't imagine that he have to do something with it. Yeah, exactly. Great shots to side. That's the end of the sand pistols, but everything was from start. From start, yeah. Unlucky for Bangkok.
Very fond of getting aggressive on one side of the pulse off. The Ghost for now. They're leaving.
Maybe they have to just jump check or get some info with the Recon, but they don't have it. Happens.
To get out of this one, if not flawless, very close too.
Yeah, still, I worry a little bit with these upgrades because we haven't had any sort of like
Wait. Don't tell me that that's gonna be. Ah, they won't win this. No, I don't believe it.
Get a bit more secure in the side as the pistols make that final push.
Yeah.
14 HP, 2 players survive.
ED positions.
Probably one of the worst released, relying more so on your
with the pistols. So yeah, maybe that's
at least in the first half.
Look for Team Heretics. This buy, it's shaky. It has a lot of downsides to it, but I get behind it. I think it's better to come into that buy.
Welcome to the Killjoy Mara. Played with the Astra in close A, KO, support, double doors, push control, and Killjoy everywhere around the half of the map. Like in close of B, around B, double, CT control,
full utility,
and do everything.
That you can work with. So they'll play this pretty shoddy bonus and see what they can get done with it. Sender just spraying away for now, waiting for that flash to come through. But again, they seem ready on the other side. Well handled by Heretics. They have given up all of their map control though, and that's been taken quickly by Vitality.
I think he flashed himself, so that definitely helped.
Doesn't do much for you.
Lands the initial shot. Still though. Look at this control from Destrian. He's about to walk into a lot of players though. This could be a huge upgrade, and Boo lands the initial shot. Are they going to expect Bone Cold to be here?
I risk play.
Ay.
You can see Zeke laughing away.
He should have been down for sure in that moment. It's really is a good opportunity for, as said, a shoddy bonus round to be won by Heretics.
Yeah, of course it would be this one that they get away with. We'll see.
Lucky.
Yeah, the spray's good. Damage in. Malcy's good for a kill. Oh, Sender in with another low HP on a couple. They're trying to plant, but the sprays are coming through. Oh, they've lined up with such low HP. That was a brave play from Zeke. They're losing everyone. Boo, the last man standing and the sheriff in hand.
Maybe we have to think about this wall. I'm not saying like just close wall banks for the whole side. Maybe make metal wall here, not full damage. It was so easy to kill.
Oh, Sender in with another low HP on a couple. They're trying to plant, but the sprays are coming through. Oh, they've lined up.
At the beginning of the round, I think Heretics would have taken that. Although, it definitely makes this next round a bit more interesting, because the purchases aren't going to be flawless when you're on that by. I don't think they're going to mind that too much.
No, I mean, for Team Heretics, that round should have realistically went a whole lot worse. They can definitely, they might not have won it, but they certainly won't feel the loss all too much.
Так, 3d5 залили.
They look towards the A site quite quickly. Snakebite inside the orb. They want to take this control right now. A smoke and a grab well. Bone Cold though decides not to follow up his teammate.
He wants
Right through the
a lot of time.
This is their opportunity to
Yeah.
back orb taken. They look towards the A site quite quickly.
Gravity like that.
They want to take this control right now. A smoke and a grab well. Bone Cold though. They might not have won it, but they certainly won't feel
Such aggressive positions when it comes to moving in. I don't think they're going to mind that too much.
No, I mean, for Team Heretics, that round should have realistically went a whole lot worse. They can definitely, they might not have won it, but they certainly won't feel the loss all too much. This is their opportunity to answer back. Orb taken. They look towards the A site quite quickly. Snakebite inside the orb. They want to take this control right now. A smoke and a grab well. Bone Cold though decides not to. The A site quite quickly.
Destron decide to play alone without any flashes. Yeah, he's stunned and flash leak. If he asks for, he just ask for the one fucking flash. He will kill everyone out of this smoke. Just ask. But most he did, yeah. Where? Did he throw it into side? Ah, he did. No way.
They look towards the A site quite quickly. Snakebite inside the orb. They want to take this control right now. Smoke and grab well. Bone Cold though decides not to follow up his teammate.
That's about timing then. Because the smoke stayed there alive. Yeah. Unlucky then.
Decides not to follow up his teammate does though. Right through the smoke, Destrian's down, and Bone Cold comes back on the scene. Good damage done here. And Team Heretics, well, they're meeting a little bit of an obstacle, but with Bone Cold Spectre removed, they might be able to cross back over. That nate's gonna slow them at least. Oh, K-Ball C and Twisted as well.
See.
Nix was gone within a second. That just showed them initially, which slowed them completely.
4 rounds. Vu kicking in.
Well, let's put it this way: if
it's 10 to skyrocket, but right here there is a bit of a plummet.
Not being yet.
So he could be
Don't tell me that.
Oh.
Oh. No way.
Honestly, one kill from there. I'm surprised. I thought that was almost freebies. These rounds have been so peculiar with who I'm thinking is going to win these initial battles. HP still a little bit low.
Boom.
Looking to try and make a play through the edge and Sender has managed to find one in the meantime. Mixwell's utility though is going to hold them back that little longer, but it won't stop the KJL.
And this is it. This was the problem they ran into last time. But the plant is perfect for
longer, but it won't stop the KJL.
And this is it. This was the problem.
Too hard Killjoy ulti.
The plant is perfect for this kind of long hold, and it's not like they had the cosmic. This was the problem.
As you remember,
the plant is perfect for this kind
we have not a lot of options to place it from the attack side. Maybe you can close this corner or with a split up push. Yeah, if you're gonna have a link control, have to do a lot of things with the Killjoy ulti, but usually attack side playing only from the B long and you can't hold or going into D push like that. But anyway, too good ulti.
They've not dropped it just yet. They've not put the pit down. Oh, what? He stopped it just in time. Boo came through with a sheriff pit down. Oh, what? He stopped it just in time. Boo came through with a sheriff put the pit down.
Yeah, that was double.
Just in time. Boo came through with a sheriff.
I can't believe what just happened.
Well, they were low HP. The pit was up, but it's the
I think he got a collat headshot while spamming the
Yeah, that was double.
That looked like a dumb round because they missed the C's, they missed the snake bite.
I want to see how close was that bar.
Like,
look
look,
at it.
the C's and the snake bite were really sharp. I think they planted somewhere else. And then it's just a collat headshot. That's such a ridiculous way to close out the round. A nice attempt from Mosey in the end, but that's absurd.
XT.
That one has got to hurt. They had it. Vitality up against the pistols, and again, Vitality, they now suffer.
Nah.
Okay, calm down. Fine.
Round number 18, and Team Heretics on the attack. As I said, this is huge. The economy under threat. That man has got a bookie. Obviously, the Bladestorm is active, but I hate it. I hate everything about it. Team Heretics, they're going slow. Obviously, the Bladestorm is active, but I hate it. I hate everything about it. Team Heretics, that man has got a bookie. Obviously, the Bladestorm.
That's the one version of Pearl map, and you have aggressive P with the Killjoy and Jet. I never seen like you have lost a huge side of map on it, right, on this round, because that's not about eco. If we just have eco, the only Blade Storm from Jad, and maybe someone have 1 or 2 guns at least, but not the whole team. But that's a full buy round for the rest of the team, and you are just losing huge part of the map. Deep and Smith.
Is active, but I hate it. I hate everything about it. Team
Okay, pretty safe.
They're spreading it, and this is looking more like a Vitality attack round.
Let's take a look.
Being held quite passive by these players. They're trying to. They're spreading it,
And
this is looking
Jet
like a Vitality
leaving
attack round.
Killjoy on
They're
B long
quite passive
because
by
of
these
it.
players. They're trying to remove some of the utility and put pressure around this mid area, but just yet they're not looking.
And put
passive by these players.
maybe
They're trying to remove some
KO.
of the utility and put pressure around this mid area, but just yet they're not looking to go anywhere. They're just trying to find some opportunities.
Had to put KO close link, maybe CD
Looks like they've at least managed
on
to leave a
all these 3 people.
maybe pull out of the site completely. That
Close.
ult gonna get them so much information, a reveal as well.
No. Recon stuff.
That was the main thing.
Great. Fade the ulti, great.
2 kills already off the back of that.
Away from Tristan also.
They are surrounded completely. Sender's already locking them in on the backlines, and this is the thing with Heretics.
And Killjoy on their back though.
Fantastic wins, but the second that round turned around, it was an easy.
No, 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 no.
He gets Pitbull as well. Disgusting stuff out of Vitality.
Is how they've come out
Extremely,
of it. And a follow-up mixed
extremely
well.
good.
Caught by Zero. They're 2 pistol rounds down on this map. The victory within their grasp. Look at this from Team Heretics, even putting Zeke down to a frenzy, but he's got a rocket launcher in his back pocket.
Has at least tagged himself for the team.
So he's going to be the space maker, and he's going to have the info of where they are.
Has at least tagged up 2.
They're doing the same, by the way, no?
The info of where they are.
Has at least tagged up 2. I don't think it managed to catch Bone Cold at the back of the site, but that might not matter too much. Kellogg's using that tour de force. Now we see that showstopper through. It has at least been slowed for a second, but as said, Bone Cold wasn't
Now
doing too much.
they decide
Tagged up 2. I
to
don't
fight
think it managed to catch.
Red and backside, and the second time when Boo just tagged.
At least tagged up 2. I don't think it managed to catch
Just tagged.
Bone Cold at the back of the site, but that might not matter too much. Kellogg's using
But
that
that's
tour de
the
force.
other
Now we see
side
that showstopper through.
already.
It has at least Bone Cold at the back of the site, but that might not matter. Has at least
Wi-Fi players always decide to play close, while they're never playing on back with their team. You have time to go back.
He's going to be the space maker.
See, or not, because no, they just open smoke there. They give him time to go back.
don't think it managed to catch Bone Cold at the back of the site, but that might not matter too much. Kellogg's using that tour de force.
Lithuania duo
Has at least been slowed for a second, but as said, Bone Cold wasn't
makes
spotted.
the
He was still
same
in the trade
easiest,
perspective, and probably one of the
same
best
errors,
performances we've seen
same
so far.
mistakes. Just say whatever you want.
Vitality are so split on this as well, coming from 2 completely different angles. This is somewhere the Team Heretics, they had the numbers advantage, and they've got the time on their side. They're
God
being,
damn.
I suppose, as expected from this roster, they're being aggressive. They're taking some unorthodox control, but now they've got such a beautiful post plan to play around, and indeed, not a ton of utility to work with. Oh, okay, with Mixwell going down, I'm starting to get a little bit worried now. They tap the defuse, they pull them out into the open, and that's it.
Well, and this time, a good set.
But whatever,
Initially from Heretics,
whatever.
this is where I now want to see, okay, can you convert this and start bringing this back, or is this just a little bit of a blip on the way for Vitality winning the map?
That's the strong default. Operator lockdown A. Passive play from Astra. 3 or 2 people control the link side. And B, not like open, but sometimes like that, yeah. Killjoy playing not a passive anchor, as Chamber have to do. more active plays, but bad trade. I was so scared about backside push. Maybe someone from City's target alive there, but
He can remove all of their utility. Everything that's available for Heretics will be gone in a moment's time.
There it is. Now it's online.
KO Ulti, Astral, Zeke pulling off,
Wants to punish, but now he's been spotted up close, and the whole team comes.
revive, one call double.
Bone Cold's got two with a Vova pretty much locked out. He can delay them a little bit with that grab well, but he's gonna have to be phenomenal.
Delayed, and
When they have those ultimates, when
that's it.
they aren't available, either in terms of their rounds back and forth.
Really seeing that structure pay off again and again. Where is that op going? It's on Malsey this time, twisted. Instead, going for a fast dash and a phantom spray. So much damage. Yeah, with a spike in spawn, it's maybe not going to be, and certainly not with all the resistance they've met.
But yeah, that's been the polar opposite. You saw Vitality so good at sort of
Not going to be, and certainly sees players outside arc. They're getting the idea this was looking to be a fast A. Yeah, with a spike in spawn, it's maybe not going to be, and certainly not with all the resistance they've met.
But yeah, that's been the polar opposite. You saw Vitality so good at sort of taking over mid control on their attack. It's something that Heretics haven't done so much. They've been good at sort of battling into A, so it got removed from them. An aggressive mid control on their attack is something that Heretics haven't advantage taken. Good at sort of battling into A, so it so good at sort of taking over mid control on their attack. It's something that Heretics
As I said before, Fate players are so aggressive nowadays. Your task to stay alive, you have to slow down this push, not like dying one by one. This spot not about trade. Ooh.
Leaving us into a 2v2 and still a chance here for Heretics.
Yeah, they've managed to reclaim that spike. They know exactly where the Killjoy ult is and don't need to worry too much about running into it. Reposition out of Sender though. I mean, it's a good spot if they don't clear it. Running the fade here, you never know. No Prowlers to work with at least. That's a massive bonus. And immediately you're going to see the turret take contact. Sender playing Ring a Rosie, he's behind
Holy
him, and they have
GG.
no idea. The winning moment goes to
But that's the end. That's the end. Okay.